Zero and Amy K is with our speed therapy. It's like group therapy, but we got a whole mess of members of the Playhouse family that need some fast feedback. Speed therapy. Go, 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 go. What's up?
Well, I'm in the middle of a weird situation, and I just kind of need some advice about about what's been going on.
Yep.
I've been fighting with my mom lately because she's actually still really good friends with my ex-boyfriend, Danny.
I mean, that in itself is kind of strange.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just like hanging out or what?
Yeah, she like she refuses to see my side of it. I even have a new boyfriend now, and like I'd like him to be comfortable around my mom and dad, but I'm kind of afraid to introduce him to my family because my mom just thinks I'm being like overly dramatic about this. She doesn't see the problem. So she actually said to me, like, just because you and Danny stopped dating, it doesn't mean that Danny and I have to stop being friends. And I think that's ridiculous. Like, I've never heard of a mom putting her daughter through something like this. Like, it was my relationship, not hers, and she thinks I'm wrong for asking her to stop hanging out with my ex.
I think it is so strange, but maybe that's what you tell your mom. I have a new boyfriend, and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want him to be uncomfortable that you're still hanging out with this guy. Can you please see this from my side? You don't need to, like, cut this guy out of your life. If you want to check in with him and text him, hey, how's it going? But you don't need to be this guy's best friend.
You know, a casual hello, maybe a text here and there because she, started to see him as a son. I think it would fade away eventually. That's one thing. If they want to, like, pal around, that's a whole other
Weird.
thing. Makes me wonder, like, is your mom looking to be with this guy?
Or
like,
is she trying to get you guys back together?
yeah, something that's just oddball to me. I don't understand that.
Why does the ex even want to be so buddy-buddy with the mom?
That's also weird. It says almost just as much about your ex than it does about your mom. It's very odd.
Tell her, say, this is really bothering me that you are hanging out with him so much or you want to be involved in his life so much. I am happy now in a new relationship and I want to introduce you to this guy, but I'm too nervous because you're still hanging out with my ex.
Super weird.
So
Speed
weird.
therapy. Go, 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 go.
I've been dating this guy for about 7 months,
Got it.
and he's great. And we do have a lot of fun together. We laugh, like, all the time. I love that. But that's kind of also the problem. He is constantly joking, constantly being sarcastic, and doesn't seem at all capable of a serious moment. It's like dating a comedian. That's what it feels like. Even when we're, like, in something serious and he's emotional, or like I'm emotional or the moment is emotional, he just somehow manages to joke around with it. And in some instances, granted, it's fun and it does kind of lighten a tough situation and make it easier, but it just never turns off.
Have you tried, like, talking to him about it?
I have. And he, of course, joked about it. He said something like, I'm as serious as a heart attack, baby. And then he, like, grabbed his chest and he pretended he was dying. And I mean, they say that women want a man who can make them laugh, but seriously, it's literally all he does.
You don't think that would get frustrating?
I was actually in defense of the guy until the fake heart attack. Now I'm just like, oh, now you seem annoying.
I think it could be fun, but like everything, there's a time and place for it. Sometimes you do need to be serious, and maybe that's what you say. I love that you're funny, and I love that you can make me laugh, but there are times I need you to take things serious because to me it seems like you take everything as a joke, and that's not going to work.
I do think some people are able to carry themselves better into a serious conversation if you forewarn them, like, hey, just so you know, this is a serious conversation. I want to talk to you about something serious right now. Like, you just have to almost set the stage for them a little bit, and then you can get that version of them. Though if that doesn't exist, that might actually be pretty annoying.
How does it never exist, though? At some point, he has to take something serious.
You'd think. And speed therapy, you're up.
Well, there's a man in my office. I have always had a crush on him. I thought he was the cutest, the greatest, the smartest, the sweetest.
Uh-huh.
But he was married, so I never did anything about it because I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
Got it.
But we have a friendly relationship.
Meow.
And I'd say he's even flirted with me. Well, unfortunately, this past spring, back in May, his wife passed.
Oh,
and
geez.
she had breast cancer. And it hit her really hard, really fast, and believe it or not, within 10 months, she was diagnosed, she died. My question for the people listening, morally, I'm a good person, I said that already, but how long do I let him grieve and mourn this loss before I ask him out? I know it sounds terrible, but
I mean,
his wife is no longer with us. They had no children. I can tell he still looks distracted and sad sometimes at work, but I'd like to be with him. So when can I move forward with that?
I mean, if you mean May as in literally 2 months ago, I think you're jumping the gun quite a bit, like a lot of bit. How long were they married?
It's just 5 years. As far as I know, he's pretty much got up and gone to work since her death. So, I mean, but she did die. He didn't die. So I'd like to see him continue his life and find some sort of happiness. You know what I mean?
Dude.
If that's me, that's wonderful. So I just don't know how long I need to wait to spark. He's married for 5 years. She's gone now. I mean, I'm not trying to say it like that, but you know what I mean.
But that's what you're saying. One, you let him grieve as long as he needs to. His wife died, like you've said multiple times. Two, you say he still seems like he's grieving. Probably is, man.
Just 2 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's timeline's different. 2 months is pretty quick.
I think you need to chill a bit and don't even think about dating him yet. If anything, be there as support, as a friend, check in how he's doing. Back off, though. You are wild.
Let me know if you need anything. Someone to talk to. Hey, I made you a casserole.
Are you over your wife yet? Like, that's what you sound like. Chill out. Oh, my God. I feel so bad for this guy. You said all he's been doing is, like, going to work. Yeah, because he probably doesn't know what to do.
That's some people's coping mechanism for a lot of stuff. Just kind of like to bury themselves in something. So it's probably what's going on there. I don't think that you taking a run at him. And frankly, let's say you were successful. I don't think you would be. Let's say you were. Nothing screams like you would be a temporary rebound or something he's not ready for like that quick, if we're being honest with you.
For sure.
That's
I think
a bad move.
you have to wait. And if there ever is a time where he's interested in dating again, but you need to just be patient.
Speed therapy. This is about your boyfriend or what?
Yeah, he doesn't want to get married.
Okay, to you or to anybody?
Well, to anyone. He's had like a bad history with divorce in his family, but he says he just never wants to get married.
Okay, and you're convinced this is your husband someday, or?
Yeah, he's got a great job. He's good looking, funny. We get along well with each other's families. And, we both kind of want kids, but he just doesn't want the actual wedding or like an official marriage.
And you've talked about how you might like that, or?
Well, I mean, I told him that I would want to, but if he doesn't, then, I mean, we'd still kind of be living like a married couple anyway. I guess I'm just wondering if couples like this actually work or if it's just him always having one foot out the door.
I mean, I feel like there's plenty of people that are together long term that don't actually get married. That's pretty common.
I think if you know already that he doesn't want marriage and he knows about divorce, you kind of need to be a little understanding about that, or he has the issues with divorce in his past. But don't pressure it, but he might change.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe he doesn't, but I know plenty of couples where you forget, and they call each other husband and wife, and people think of them as married, and then every once in a while you're hit with that realization of oh yeah, you guys aren't actually married,
You're
are
not
you?
married.
But what does it really matter, really?
Yeah, I think if he's going to be with you long term, that's all you need to focus on.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that I've known you guys as a couple this whole time and you still do 2 individual tax returns? Oh my God!
Yeah,
What
I
does
don't think
matter?
it's going to matter to anyone else.
Speed therapy. Go, 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 go.
Okay, well, I'm a daycare provider, and I just had another mother me out, which isn't, of course, anything new, but because you know how parents are, I guess it just put me in a bad mood, so I just really like to vent, if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a question thing, but...
All right, so this is just a little message out there for all the mothers who drop their children off with me while they run off to work in their little pantsuits. I'm more of a mother to your child than you are most days. And I probably saw their first steps and lied to you and pretend that I didn't. So not to mention their first words, I probably heard that first while you were sitting in your cubicle or whatever, too. So the next time you want to chew my ass out about how your child isn't eating the exact list of foods you provided or napping at the time that you think that should be set, remember that I'm the one who spends most time with your child, and when you see them, they're probably sleeping.
You might be really mean, man. What did this person say to you today that like put you in this mood?
I mean, she did basically put me in a bad mood, but I have to tell you that this is basically a daily occurrence. And it's just these women constantly get in my face about how they know what's best for their little angels or whatever. But let me tell you, if anything, I know what's best for your little angels because I raised them. When you choose to drop them off at my house and go to work after you stop breastfeeding, they became my kids. And guess what? Some of them accidentally call me mom almost every day, and some of them don't even correct themselves. So for that lady that just got in my face and for the next mom that gets in my face, just know that I'm the one molding and shaping your children. And as much as you think you know better than me because you pushed them out or whatever, I'm the one changing diapers and experiencing all their special moments. So you're the idiots paying me to be a stand-in mother. And that is all I have to say.
Well, I think it's good that you are caring for them so well that they kind of call you mama or anything like that. But obviously, they're not going to correct themselves. They're children. Two, your resentment towards parents. I think you need to find a new line of work.
You might be in the wrong line of work. I think, you know what, there's also a chance you got I heard some of that explosive verbal diarrhea is going around. So I think you got some of that going on.
Wow. Wild. That stinks that if the parents are being rude to you, but you're taking it to another level.
I mean, I can solve your problem for you. Just say that, like that or play this later in our podcast at y94.com for anybody that currently employs you. I'm pretty sure they'd take their kids somewhere else.
I would for sure.
So I don't think you'd have to worry about it very long. Obviously, I mean, maybe that person just rubbed you the wrong way and was really mean to you today, and I'm sorry for them. But you said some nasty stuff.
But that's what she even said yes today. That's the reason she's in a bad mood. But this is how she feels all the time. I think you need to find a new line of work.
Probably? Yeah, I'm going to say probably. Speed therapy, this is wedding stuff? Or?
I haven't even really asked anyone to be in my bridal party yet.
Uh-huh.
And my fiance is already trying to veto one of my very obvious choices. It's one of my best friends. And she's a little high maintenance, a little over the top, a little gossipy. But, you know, she's been my really good friend for a really long time. And the problem is she talked a little bit of crap about him when we first started dating. And so he doesn't think someone who was so unsupportive in the beginning should be in our wedding party. But, like, she's been my friend forever. There's no way I could not ask her to do this. I just don't know what to do.
So she wasn't super supportive of the relationship? Is that what I'm to understand?
In the beginning, I mean, now she does, but they didn't really mesh at the beginning.
But this is a good pal of yours?
Yeah, absolutely. She's one of my closest friends. Do I suck it up and listen to my fiance, or do I create a huge problem with him?
Can you just have no wedding party?
Also solution. Yeah, you could also do that.
I think no wedding party. I mean, you would want your future husband to be happy on his wedding day. So if this girl really bothers him that much, you have to put yourself in his shoes. If there was a guy he was best friends with and you really did not like the guy and you asked him, hey, please don't have him be in the wedding party, wouldn't you hope he would honor your wish?
Well, considering that this person specifically was saying like stuff about your relationship and how she didn't like him and stuff, like I get maybe some time has passed, but has she ever like apologized or like told him like I was wrong about you or
act like they get along now?
Yeah, it seems like there's some missing steps there for her to be like involved in the wedding so intimately.
Yeah, I think you have to go with him on this one. But if it is going to cause like a huge fallout with friendship, then you maybe talk to her husband, maybe our future husband, maybe we don't do a wedding party.
You're not like crazy daycare lady crazy, but I do think you're missing a step.
Yeah, you are missing a step.
She's hard to beat, though, to be fair.
For sure.